This video is brought to you by Ridge Wallet. Guys, it's 2020. It's time to organize your life. Start with getting rid of that small suitcase you keep in your back pocket. The Ridge Wallet is different. It's sleek, industrial, and it fits in your front pocket. It will change your pocket game. Ridge Wallets hold up to 12 cards, plus all the cash that you need. You can choose from over 30 colors and styles, including carbon fiber and burnt titanium. This is the best wallet you can buy. You don't just have to take my word for it, because there's over 30,000 five-star reviews. I was skeptical at first, but once you try it, you will never go back to your old wallet. And there's no pressure. Test it out for 45 days. If you don't love it, send it back, get a full refund. If you decide to keep it, there is a lifetime warranty. Click the link in the description. You're going to get 10% off today with free worldwide shipping and returns. Go to ridge.com/Chael. That's ridge.com/Chael and use the promo code Chael. I was asked a question. The question was real simple. Does Jon Jones versus Adesana need to happen now? Well, that's not a simple question to answer. There's a couple of ways to interpret. I'm interpreting, if they are ever going to fight, does it need to happen now? The answer to that would be yes. Right? Adesana at some point could, if he chose, be a light heavyweight. At some point, he's going to give up size. He's never going to weigh 205, but in all fairness, he's never weighed 185. Biggest Adesana has ever weighed out is 183 and change. He's been 183, he's been 183 and a half, he's been 182 and a half. He's never weighed 185. He's never going to weigh 205, but he could go up and would. He's just that guy. He cannot go up to heavyweight. The commission would preclude him from going to heavyweight. So yes, if he is going to fight Jon Jones, hey Jon, put everything on hold, come back to 205, you're fighting Izzy in a one-off. I don't think that's very likely to happen. But once Jon goes to heavyweight, he's not going to return to 205, and Izzy can never get to heavyweight. So if you're looking at it from that regard, yes, the fight needs to happen now. Look, there's only a few fights, there's only a few times ever when you'll look back and go, oh, we should have done that. We should have done that. We missed it. We can't do it again. Brock Lesnar versus Fedor comes to mind. There was a time and there was a place. Brock's not fighting anymore. Fedor's got to, it's just not going to happen. But that would be a fight that comes to mind. Anderson Silva versus George St. Pierre is a fight we coulda, shoulda, woulda, didn't get, and won't. Anderson Silva versus Jon Jones is a fight that coulda, woulda, shoulda. They even had a training session. It was a closed-door training session. It was only watched by Lorenzo and Dana, where those two actually went at it in the basement of the UFC in their workout room. I bring that to you because those things hurt a little bit. They do hurt a little bit. What would have happened? We have to have this argument, but we wouldn't have to have this argument. That could have happened. I think that Adesana and Jones is going to be one of those fights. I just don't know that anyone's going to... Here's the problem. Would Jones stop what he's doing and go down to 205 to fight Adesana? The answer is yes. Jones right now, you can take him at his word, is just looking for a big fight. He's looking for a payday. He's made that open, and you can like that or not, but he's telling you the truth. That's what he wants. That's a payday. For sure. Fits his criteria. It is not too late in his powerlifting, weight-gaining, protein-drinking regimen for him to stop course and go back down to 205. Would Izzy go up to 205 and take that fight? Yes, he would, right now. No question. Would Dana make that fight? Because that fight makes no level of sense from a competitive standpoint. At least from a industry standpoint. It's not for a championship. You have the two best fighters in the world that are going to go fight at a weight class that's disadvantageous to your current champion, who's very easy to work with. It's advantageous to a former champion who walked away from your title that's a nightmare to work with. There's no title on the line, and by the way, there's a lot of things to do at middleweight for Izzy. He is not even close to exhausting options. He's got 2 years of options left. Within 2 years, he can either start going back through the deck a second time, or I would predict there's going to be new contenders. He's in a very, very good spot. He has saved and helped that division. He has manipulated everything just right. He has something to do. He has plenty of things to do. The question, though, is a little more basic, a little bit more simple than how many words I've put into this answer, which is the time now or else? And the answer is yes. It is yes. Izzy will never be a heavyweight, and no commission will ever allow him to be a heavyweight. He'd just be giving up too much. They can't sanction it. I don't know if you guys know that rule. They cannot sanction it. He has to get to 206 to qualify for that class. It's not going to happen. This is not going to happen. He could eat breakfast, lunch, dinner. It's not going to happen. Not that kind of frame. Jon Jones is stating when he goes to heavyweight, he does not plan to do it weighing 225, which is what he weighs right now. He is saying, I believe I need to put on size. I'm going to take time. I'm going to do the thing. I'm going to go do that. I'm going to get to that 230, 234 range. He's not then going to peel off all of that hard work to go back down to 205 for a grudge match that isn't even for a belt. It's just not going to happen. So is the time now? Yes. Is it too late? Can we put the brakes on hold? I don't think so. I don't predict we're going to get that fight. I do predict it's the biggest fight the sport could make right now. I do. If you asked me a week ago, I'd tell you the biggest fight is George St. Pierre versus Khabib. I might be right on that one, but I might not. Izzy versus Jones is red hot. Those things only cool. Anything in life that's red hot, basic biology, guys, it can only cool off. The time is now. My prediction is no.